Hello fellow Glowforgers. So a lot of us seem to be picking up these fans by AC Infinity so that our Glowforge doesn't sound like a jet engine when we turn it on. But which one should you get? Well, in this video I'd like to share a few thoughts on that subject to help you make your decision. Side note, if you're not sure how hooking up an inline fan somehow makes the fans in your Glowforge quiet, check out my other video, How to Make Your Glowforge Quiet. So one of the things I'll say right up front is that looks are very important to me. One of the main reasons I got the Glowforge is that it's gorgeous and I want to keep it that way. And that really played a big role in determining which fan I ended up going with. Okay, so the first fan that I bought was the 4-inch. I love that it's small. A lot of people seem to really enjoy this one. I love that the inlet and outlets are 4 inches, making it a nice easy direct connect with the exhaust hose that comes with your Glowforge. And this fan moves the same volume of air that the fans in your Glowforge do, making it a great solution for many people. Now I'm going to be running my exhaust through this homemade filter box to try and filter out the smoke before it leaves the window. Why? Well, my wife and I rent, and I really don't want our landlords driving by one day and seeing smoke pluming out the window and them trying to think that we're burning the house down or something. So I'm experimenting with a few different things. Right now I got 2 HEPA filters in here, and when I hooked the 4-inch fan up to this filter box, it just didn't have enough power to pull the exhaust through the filters. So I decided I would get one that has a little bit more power. But if you're just doing just a basic out the window setup, not running through some filter box like this, the 4-inch might be a really great solution for you. Okay, so then I was like, heck, let me just move from the 4-inch all the way up to this big 8-inch, and if it's too much power, I can just turn it down. Well, when I got this thing in the mail, I was like, geez, this thing's massive. For me, I don't have a lot of space, and I really want to try and hide this fan behind the Glowforge to kind of keep it discreet. And for me, it was just a little bit too big. This fan actually stands a little taller than the Glowforge itself, and for me, it just takes up a little bit too much room. But what really made me decide against this was trying to figure out how I was going to reduce it from 8-inch down to 4-inch. I really wanted to keep my 4-inch exhaust hose just to make it easier. And I was thinking, oh man, if I'm trying to go from 8-inch down to 4-inch, I'm probably going to have to get 2 of those aluminum reducers and tape it together, and it's just going to get ugly. And looks, again, like I said earlier, are important to me. I want it to look clean. But, you know, if you have a lot of space in your craft room and, you know, looks aren't that important to you, you just want it to work good, the 8-inch might be a good solution for you, and it seems like a lot of people have been enjoying these as well. I've heard a lot of people using 6s and upgrading to the 8s. For me, the perfect middle ground is the 6-inch. It has enough power to pull the exhaust through my filter box. I like that I only have to reduce this down by a couple inches to still use my 4-inch hose, and it's discreet enough so I can hide it behind my Glowforge without it sticking out. The 6-inch definitely seems by far to be the most popular choice amongst Glowforgers. It's the one I use and the one that I would recommend. Alright, so the next question that's probably on your mind is, should I pay a little extra and get this fancy LCD screen? Nope. I mean, if you want it, get it, it's cool. I got it because I thought it was cool, and it is cool. It has a lot of cool features. You can see the air temperature, the humidity, all that cool stuff, but I'm not trying to grow marijuana with my Glowforge, and I don't need all that extra stuff. But for me, the biggest thing was the ease of use. Alright, so look how many times I gotta hit this button just to turn the fan on. Right now it's off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And now the fan is set to setting 3. Now we can adjust our settings up or down from here. But I don't want to have to go through all that every time I want to run a print. For me, it's the single button controller. I'm a minimalist and I love simplicity. I love just the single button to turn the unit on, and you just push that same button again to adjust your fan speed. Alright, last but not least, reducers and accessories. Most of us want to keep the 4-inch hose that comes with our Glowforge, so if you do get the 6-inch, you're going to have to buy some additional accessories. You might get this guy from Home Depot, or maybe this guy from Lowe's, or maybe this white one off Amazon, or maybe this black one off Amazon. Only to find out they don't fit and you're still leaking fumes. But then you're going to get one of these clamps and you're going to clamp it down super tight. Then you're going to get some aluminum tape and wrap that thing around a whole bunch, and you're still going to get leaks. That's because all of these reducers have a 6-inch inside diameter, but the fan is actually 5 3/4. So it's never going to fit right, and you're always going to have leaks. So I personally would just skip all the time, money, and frustration and just get a couple of these off Amazon. They don't leak, they fit perfectly, and best of all, you don't need clamps or tape. You can have a beautiful setup to complement your gorgeous looking Glowforge. Well, I hope this video was able to provide you with some useful information to help you decide which fan is best for your particular setup. I'll have links to all the different fans and reducers down in the descriptions below. Also, if you're looking for a little bit more detailed information on noise comparison between your stock Glowforge fans and running an inline fan, I'll have more detailed information on that on my other video, how to make your Glowforge quiet. And if you want to hit subscribe, I'll be coming out with more videos in the future to go over more fun stuff like this. Until next time, happy Glowforging.